Hey Mo, so I'm at the Fine Wine and Spirits on my mother. You hear me? Trapping hard, and to remind you, we ain't in the hood, cause the hood got liquor stores. Only the suburbs got Fine Wine and Spirits. I'm over here sipping the wine. You hear me? Cooling with the guys, my mother, my man in the chair, trapping real OG. And Zah, my man sipping the walk. You hear me? We don't sip no green. I got my good man right there. He texting. OG get pulling him. I get whipping out a stick. What's up? Haul that. Take cross over the street. My mother, you hear me? My man right there get a texting. Yeah, man, nigga from Philly faking like shit. Who? Ronald? That nigga a bitch. Fuck you talking about, man? He ain't on nothing, Slim. Yeah, he over here faking like shit on the Twitter and all that shit, bruh. I was cracking his man, mother. What's the Juan? Yeah, man, I was cracking his mother. I get to run across the street. Let me hop in that motherfucking car right quick. You hear me? Cause I don't do too much bluffing and all that, my mother. I get to hopping in the end. Roll, I get to banging to you and all that shit, my mother. You hear me? I get to pulling up. Hey, bro, y'all hop in the car right quick, Mo. Let's slide around there. Where the Philly nigga at? He faking. Let's slide around there, see about him. You hear me? My mother, the men real like it to run in the car. Everybody got a joint on them, Slim. You hear me? Real like Glocks in the car. You hear me? On my mother, switches and all that shit. Skirt. Real like it to taking off and shit. I'm doing like 80 on my way to the east side. You hear me? So I'm like, man, what he talking about, man? He on Twitter talking this, talking that. Bro, that man Ron is a cold whore. You hear me? We used to treat him like a whore back in the day. All that. Say less. His man Juan, I used to crack his mother back in the day. All that shit. You hear me? For 50 balls. Skirt. Real loud, whipping the shit out the Impala. You hear me? The men in the car, hey, bro, slow this joint down, bro. Nah, we about to get up on that man. Y'all hopped in that car, we trying to see about him, you hear me? So we fake it to going around the east side, right? That's where the little 50 Bama niggas stay at, my mother, you hear me? So I'm like, damn, boom, real loud, driving that joint like a real loud hoopty, you hear me? I get to hitting the lights off my mother. I get to real loud pulling up in the alley, creeping like shit, low key, my mother, you hear me? So my man like, bro, we on our Muslim tip? Sun down. I'm a 2% Muslim, my mother. I'm a hit, my mother. You hear me? So we feel like the fake pulling up and shit. I get the peeping and shit. That's him right there, Mo. Best say less, my mother. Skirt. Get the real out pulling up on that man. The little the Philly nigga Ronald, my mother. He get we get to run down or whip out the stick on his ass. Hey, put your motherfucking hands up, Slim. Bro, I got to put a dog on his ass on my mother. You hear me? He was nicked like shit. All his OGs out there. I get to waving the stick at them. Y'all get the fuck around this joint. You hear me? Ronald like, come on, bro. We supposed to be, man, I ain't your mom. I'm not your man, Slim. You hear me? I'm not your man. I got the men with me, bro. Take your chain off. Take that goofy ass JBM chain off my mother. Man, give me that shit. You hear me? Real life. Treat his ass. My mother get to hit the dog off. Don't. Whole time he real like got the fans on us. My mother, he got endless people out there joke. They just like get the clicking at us and all that. So the dude Ron, he just like take off and shit. You hear me? So I'm like, hey Mo, what y'all about to do? Work out. My mother, you hear me? Guys get to hopping out the window. Bow. Get the real like treating the whole hood. You hear me? We dragging like shit. My mother, skirt. The car get to spinning out. So you hear me? I get to just keep going with that shit, you hear me? So I'm like, man, we going back around that joint, my mother, you hear me? I ain't finished with cuz, my mother, you hear me? Bruh, tell me why we go back around that joint, right? We been lamping at his house for at least 4 hours, you hear me? Sun then came up, all type of shit, my mother. He don't even know we outside that joint, you hear me? So I get to fake driving down the hill, my men in the car and all that. I get to seeing the goofy nigga named Ronald and shit, right? I'm like, that nigga Ron, jeez, he gonna be mad as shit, my mother. We get to real life peeping game, he outside with a TV trying, packing a little TV up in the car and all that. We get to catching his ass, my mother. He real like get to haul ass on like shit, he seen it, he get to breaking it like shit. Philly nigga fast as shit on my mother, you hear me? My man get to hit them, thou. My mother, he run to the street, van smacked his ass, my mother, whole truck. Clutched his little stupid ass, my mother, you hear me? Nigga Ronald get to grabbing his TV, running on it. My man get to hitting at his ass. Boom. Left his ass on ice, my mother, you hear me? Hey, y'all, get back in the car. Yeah, we back around the way, my mother, you hear me? He know better.